Happy Mother's Day to everybody. About 4 years ago, my mother gave me a great gift that was to send me to this diocese. That was after her death. So that was a big gift, and I always consider that that is a gift directly from my mother's intercession in heaven. I dearly appreciate and miss her. Many years ago, my friend Francis was assigned to go to Vietnam War. From there, as a soldier, he was ordered by his commander, saying that no retreat. You will go into the jungle and fight. With this order assigned to his platoon, he went, and after these severe fights, somehow he passed out. And when he woke up, his platoon soldiers, they all perished but him. From there, he knew the order in the soldier, the command from the commander, is the life-causing necessity to obey. And they had to do it, and they lost their lives. Now he's a father, Francis Kim, good friend of mine, a Franciscan priest, and humble but brave-hearted man who knows how to obey. Today, the gospel talks about the commandment. This is not something rosy and soft and sweet. Gospel clearly says, then I command you, love one another. Love one another is the command of our Lord Jesus. It's not something we have choice. We have no choice but obeying to his command, because this is directly the order from our general, Jesus. Saint Ignatius sees the world as the battlefield between two standards. One standard is under the banner of the cross, by the order of Jesus. Another banner is under the order of Lucifer, by his command. Then strategy is the field that is under the banner of Lucifer. They use hatred, splitting. Under the banner of Jesus, the strategy is love. In this battlefield, it appears to be this hatred can win over the love. Love sounds so much too soft, but we have no choice. We only have this weapon to carry, because this is the command and order from Jesus, and we have to fight our war with this weapon. Problem is, we are all born in this world to be narcissistic. Our eyes are in our skulls. Nose is in our skull. Mouth is in our skull. All the organs in my body. And I am very sensitive to my own stuffs, but insensitive to others' needs. Especially the contemporary world is inundated with the culture that is called the narcissism. Narcissism is the culture that is dominating the whole world. And this narcissism definitely can dismantle the weapon we carry, the love. So today, I invite all of you to think about in what way we restore our weapon, that is to love one another. Because by nature, we have hard time loving others than loving myself. Why is that? The psychology talks about the early childhood development. The child is born and child needs mirroring. And in this mirroring, child is exclamated by the mother and the father and the grandparents that, oh my God, this child is adorable, beautiful, he or she must be genius. We all need that. And we all need this narcissistic phase so that our self can be cohesive. Without this loving attention, loving mirroring, we become shattered. We become fragmented. That is why the demonish strategy is really dangerous. The hatred, aggression, violence. We try to raise our children with love as much as we can give. But the thing is, at some point, we become all spoiled by this unconditional loving mirroring. Therefore, some people fall into the category of the pathological narcissism. Pathological narcissism is really bad. They are the members of the evil banner. Pathological narcissism is regarding their incapacity to acknowledge others' needs over my own needs. This is called the vertical split. Really ugly narcissism. We all want to be understood and acknowledged by others. But the world we are living is, in a sense, very frugal and stingy in acknowledging one another. Maybe we are good at acknowledging in words, but our genuine heart is inconsistent with the words we are using. But the vertical split is too inundating in this world, and everybody is talking about, especially young generation. I don't care about you. I don't care. We have nurtured these kids, and we grew up in this environment, and somehow we regret, and we do not know how to correct the young generation, our children. This disavowal is so ugly, therefore it needs to be brought onto this court of love. There is another split that is called the horizontal split. That is another sign of narcissism, in which it means how much ever others want to acknowledge you, you do not acknowledge yourself. People compliment on you, but you are the only person who have hard time acknowledging it, because it's so strange to you. You never grew up in that supportive and complimenting environment. This self-disavowal is another type of narcissism. And when this narcissism is grown up, their personality is built around hating others, because they never learn to love themselves. That is called the horizontal split. You are suppressed. Your narcissistic normal needs are suppressed and this acknowledged. To a degree, we all have these injuries, narcissistic injuries. The time we were misunderstood, we are not acknowledged, we are not loved. And this unloved side is developed in a way that is unpresentable and unlovable. And we do not like a part of ourselves. That is called the another level of narcissism. So narcissism is regarding two needs of ours. One, the needs of others. Another one is the acknowledging myself. To a degree, we are somewhat damaged. That is why the Christian soldiers in this battlefield, who are only allowed to use love one another, and that is the command of our General Jesus. We do not know how to exercise this weapon, the potential power with which we can conquer the world with peace. When husband and wife fight, we know how to destroy one another. We know how to hurt one another. When parents and children fight, we are good at hurting one another. And the consequence is regrets and uncurable wounds and memories. As Christian soldiers who are only allowed to use this love one another, we are confused when we are not quite well trained to exercise love for others. Mother's Day. Today, Mother teaches us what is truly the fundamental foundation of love. Mother's love is deeply implemented in DNA. Mother's love does not need training. It's there. When baby is born, finally, mother's love is also born. This love is the governing love for the whole love about agape. Jesus' love, God's love to us is the mother's love. In this love, we were mirrored with loving attention and exclamation about you being adorable. We had time that the world was fine due to the unconditional love of our mother. The world we grew up and the world we are living in facing this reality is not as simple as it seems. And we miss the time being raised under the maternal love. Today, Jesus commands us that I am giving you the new commandment, the new order. When I was with my siblings, 4 boys were raised around the high school and junior high school years. We are studying hard to get into the colleges, one of the best colleges in Korea. That's our job. But my mother's job was every morning she went into her kitchen and fixed the warm rice every day and warm side dishes for our lunch boxes. so that we can study all through the night. Every morning, she never missed it. Every meal, every lunchbox was new one. We grew up in that environment, and that's the image of my mother. And I'm sure everybody has the exact same memories. Mother wants to feed you with the warm, new dishes. That's the mother. When Jesus talks about, I am giving you the new commandment. The commandment is love one another, but new means this love is always warm and hot and nice and enjoyable. He is our general, and he has invited all of us in the way the Bible talks today. He has chosen you, not you choosing me, but I chosen you. When he talks about his choice about us, that means I will renew this commandment with you by training you, by revisiting you again and again. That means I'll be the mother, Jesus. I'll be the mother, mirror, who can constantly support you in good memory. Because you deserve the good, loving mirroring from me. The mirroring somehow our parents might have missed, but Jesus wants to redo it, undo it, and redo it. At the presence of Jesus, loving one another is possible. And fortunately, this love has to be the governing factor of the world, not the hatred, not the violence. We have it. Jesus says, this is my commandment, my order. Love one another in the way your mom loved you. Happy Mom's Day.